Hello guys, welcome to Master G Programming video tutorials. In this video I am continuing the last topic, that is templates. In last tutorial I have taught you function templates. In this tutorial I am going to teach you class templates. How we can make a class template useful in a program. I will be teaching you this. And first of all I want to tell you why to use class template in a program. Because class template allow you to use the function of the C++, that is code reusability. Code reusability, as the name suggests, that you can reuse the code whenever you use class templates in a program. It compacts the line of the code that you will be using without any class templates in a program. If you use class templates, there will be less lines of codes, and if you are not using class templates, then there may be the more number of lines in a codes. So we will be starting with the class templates in a program. So let's get started. So first of all, we have to make a same first line as we have done in the function templates. We will be doing directly this. You can see it here that I have created one t variable that will be the template variable. We can say that we will be using that t instead of any variable that we will be using in class. So whenever it is similar to the function templates, the big difference between class template and function template is that the variable which we are using instead of any variable that we don't know the exact exact data type that belongs to. So what we are doing is here is that we are making a variable t which will be using we will be using instead of any data type, and then we will be using that t variable that I have made here in the class. When it is used in a class, it is known as class template, and when we use it in the function, it is known as function template. So we will be using this t variable in a class instead of any other data type. So the basic program I am making is that I will be adding the elements of an array in a program. So how to add an elements in an array, I will be teaching you this. First of all, I am creating an array of 5 elements that name is q. It is of integer type, but I won't be telling here. I will provide the variable t to it, a data type t to it. I don't know which type of array is that. I don't know the data type of that. So I will be changing it to t, and whenever I will be sending the elements of an array through the from the main function, if that array belongs to integer, then this t will convert into integer. If that array belongs to a string, then it will get converted into string. Then I'm creating an constructor of name abc, in which I am taking two arguments. One not two arguments, it is the it is a way of passing an array. So I am passing an array in this. It is the first the name of the array and then the size of the array, and that the name of the array is of t data type. That means we don't know which type of array, which data type of array I am passing in it. It all depends on the main function. Now in this I am creating an for loop which will start from 0 and goes till size, that is the maximum size of an array. Q of I is equals to a of I. So all the elements that are in the array that I have passed from the main function will be stored in Q, that is the name of the other array. Then f is equals to size, so that we will be using the f variable instead of size in the other side of the function. F is equals to size, and this f will of t type. Then there is a sum function which will return the value t. Again, t is the variable that we will be explicitly giving that data type to the we can say class. In a class, that t belongs to the data type that we will be explicitly given in the main function. Then this is bit complex part. I don't know why C++ is using that, but this is how we will be using. If you have to define this function of a class outside the class and you are using class template in that class. Again, listen to it. When you want to define a function of a class and you are using class template in that program, then you have to define that function by using these lines of codes that I have written on your screen. Template class t, abc, and the what we can say is the less than greater than sign. In between this there is a t, then scope resolution operator that we generally use that, and then the name of the function. This is the lines of code that you have to use before defining a function. So now we will define the function sum, then int s is equals to I have to create s equals to 0 for, I will be copying this for loop so that I don't have to write again and again. Now s is equals to q of I, and we can write plus s, and s is equals to 0. So all the elements will be get added to s and we will return the value of s, and this s will be of integer type. See, I have taken this s values as integer type. We can change it to t also. There is no foundation that if we have to take it in integer type or not. We can take it into t, and that this t also will get converted into integer type in the further program. Then we will be creating a main function. This is the important part, in which I will be creating an array of C. The name of the array is C of the 5 elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. When all the elements has been created, then I will be creating an object of ABC class, and as I have created a constructor, so I have to pass the array, the name of the array and the size of the array. C is the name of the array and 5 is the size of the array. Then we will printing the sum. Now this is the part that we have to add if you want to convert that t into a particular data type. This is the explicit conversion to the particular. This is the explicit conversion of the particular data type. When we will be writing like this int, then creation of the object, this means, so this integer that I am explicitly giving here will be the data type is equivalent to this t. You can see it here, this t will be equal to integer data type, because as you can see it in the constructor ABC that I have created, in that the array that I have been used is of t data type, and in this I have passed the array of data type integer, so it automatically gets converted that t into integer, and then s is, I have given here integer type, but we can keep it to t also, and that t will get converted into integer and it will return the integer value here also, and we will get the output in the integer type only. So this is the main thing that I have to teach you, how to do the class templates, how to use the class templates. Something that is bit different is that the main difference is that the type we are the way we are defining the sum function outside the class, it is not only the scope resolution or operator that is different, but there are some more lines that is to be added before defining a function outside the class. Then the explicit type of transferring of the data type to change the class template data type. So that's all from this tutorial. Thank you. We'll continue the C++ topics in further tutorials.